You mentioned that one of the places where you got your start formally was serving as a committee person within your ward. You know, a lot of times people come up to us or they just casually ask, I want to be more involved in local politics. You know, I see it, I want to do something, but I just don't even know where to start. It's so overwhelming. Could you talk to us a little bit about what is a committee person, first of all, and how that fits within the ward system in Philadelphia and how that ultimately leads to city council?
Well, it's a great avenue to get if you want to get involved in politics, because you get to know the players. When I first did it, didn't understand that much about how the whole ward structure worked. I know my ward was 39th Ward, 39B. What I knew about it was there was a ward leader in there and who was sort of elected by the committee people. And that ward leader represented you with the Democratic City Committee, who then represented the people who were running for office. So I understood that much of it. So my goal was, let me try to run for a position, a small position within the party, so I have more access. And that's exactly what I got. And that's what's important about it. People don't realize, and I know this is a big election coming up in November, and the presidential election is something we really want to get active in and make sure we support our Democratic Party. But the local elected politics is really very important, because they're the people you reach out to. They're the people you touch. They're the people who you engage with day to day. And they're the ones that should be representing you and your interests. So by becoming a committee person, it was a small 4-block area. It was like from Front to 3rd Street, from McKean to Jackson. It's only 4 blocks. And I thought, well, if I got involved, I could be the voice for those people in that small area, whether it was getting a sewer cleaned out or an alley light fixed, or whether it was some policies that they wanted to see pushed forward. But again, the main goal was to try to get influence to get the playground done so that we could get money from the city to redo the playground. And I thought by doing that, if we took ownership and showed that we have programming there and we got involved, that they would then, you know, pay more attention to us. And that's exactly what happened. And so when I became an elected official, I used that same motto as becoming a committee person, saying, people, when I first got elected, say, well, why do these neighborhoods and these communities seem to get more than we do? And I said, you got to get involved. You got to make noise. You got to be organized. Because if you're not, and nobody ever says anything, when I first got elected, my northern end up in Kensington and some of Port Richmond areas, Harrogate, they would never even call our office. So our job was to make sure we started an RCO, Registered Community Organization, up there. Make sure we got them involved as becoming committee people and be involved in the ward process. And by becoming involved as a committee person allows you the way and the move forward to have access not only to your ward leader, but then to your local elected officials, but even the head of the Democratic City Committee, who was Bob Brady at the time, who's still the head of the Democratic City Committee. And therefore, it gives you access to whether it's state politics or even federal politics to help your community that you represent.
Mm-hmm.